How's you doing today? Today I would like to share with you my Philodendron Brandtianum. This is my lovely plant. Yeah, I tried to get her about 8 months ago, and it's very difficult for me to get it because here in Canada this is a rare plant. So people can buy it from the other collector about cutting of 2, 3 or 5 leaves only, but me, I would like to get a bigger plant. So after several researches, I finally find her at the local nursery here in Montreal. So I'm very lucky. I just get this plant about 3 months ago, and you see how's the beauty of the leaves, so nice. So this is a Philodendron Brandtianum. Today I would like to share with you how I take care of her, the care tips of this plant, what the plant need to be happy and growing well. So this is Philodendron Brandtianum. People can call her as name of silver leaf. This is a very unique tropical plant with olive leaves and green. You see the color, it's olive green leaves, and with the silver like this on the leaves, so that's why people call silver leaf for this plant. The broad heart-shaped leaves have silver and grayish white patches, so that's named silver leaf. Another common name for this plant is Brandi philodendron too. So Philodendron Brandtianum, Brandi philodendron, or silver leaf, it's the name for this plant. This plant is very fast growing climber, and it's a very ideal for indoor decoration house plant. And this is very interesting because she serves as a hair purifier because she eliminates pollutants from indoor air. So you can even keep her in the bedroom, and she gonna purify the air for you. This is a climbing and cascading plant, so you can grow her as in the hanging pot, so she can cascading, and some people gonna make a trellis for her or put the moss pole. Yeah, if you put the moss pole for her, me, I usually to do my house pole. I make my house pole by myself, and you can add in the pot and make the plant climbing on that. And the moss pole, if you keep it moist. This plant is very love humidity, so the plant gonna climb on the moss pole, and the leaves gonna be very happy and get bigger and bigger when she gets enough humidity. This is a plant is very easy to grow, and she loves the warm temperature, and she's very sensitive for freezing climate, so be careful to keep your indoor temperature as a tropical temperature because she's love the warm temperature. For me, I always use a pot that have a hole draining, the draining hole at the bottom. As you can see here, you can see has a lot of hole. because this plant is very sensitive to overwatering. So a lot of hole gonna make it's the water draining very well and avoid the plant to rot roots. Because it's sensitive to the water, so I use the very potting mix, very drying potting mix, and you can use your potting mix by yourself. For me, I gonna use the mix of the soil as third of cactus soil, third of perlite, and third of orchid boy. So you can mix like this for the soil, and you keep your soil dry until the next watering. So I always allow the soil to dry before the next watering, and in the growing season I gonna keep the soil more moist. But in the winter time, I gonna wait for the soil will dry before I give the next water for this philodendron. Yeah, another thing is when you water this plant, just water at the bottom of the plant directly in the soil. Don't wet the leaves, because if the moisture sitting on leaves, that will help bacteria to grow and spread. So be careful to not water the leaves. You can often, like one times by 2 weeks, clean the leaves with the moist scotch towel to keep your leaves bright and shiny, but don't water on the leaves, right? Another thing to know when your plant needs water, it's when the plant has droppy and curly leaves. It's as it's receiving insufficient water supply. So by this way, you know that your plant needs water. So water her, right? If you see the leaves gonna start to be curly like this or dropping down, and she's really need water. But don't let the plants come in this situation, because at this moment the plant is so much dry, you know. So just keep your eyes on the plants to know what she's need and give her water at the right moment, but don't overwater her or don't underwater her too much to the plant suffer to insufficient watering. This philodendron will love above average humidity level. She's love high humidity, and she will, by the high humidity, she will increase the grow rate and help the plants have a larger foliage. As I say, if your humidity is high, more your more the leaves of the philodendron gonna be bigger, and the plant will be happy. Yeah, and help the plant have the larger foliage if you give her enough humidity. For the indoor humidity of this plant, you can keep the humidity around 50 and 60 degree, and she's gonna be very happy. If your atmosphere is too dry, you can also add the humidifier. At my house, I add a humidifier, and I keep like between 50 to 55 degree humidity, and the plants, the tropical plants, has a Philodendron Brandtianum. It's very happy, and she's very like bright and direct sunlight. This plant grow well and happy with medium and filtered sunlight. So don't put direct sunlight for her, because the leaves gonna burn, you know. if too much sun direct on the leaves, this leaf is a very fragile and she gonna burn at direct sunlight, but she's love bright light too. And for me, I just keep this plant inside my house. I don't take her outside. Outside at my yard always have direct sunlight, so I'm so afraid to lose her or to damage the leaves, so I only keep her inside. But you in the summertime, if you have a spot like shadow spot, you can bring her outside too, and outside she gonna be happy in the shadow spot. This plant is really benefit from a good fertilizer supply. For me, I use the Acadie algae marine seaweed fertilizer for her, and this fertilizer is natural, and for long-term use, it's not damage the roots. But some people gonna give like the not natural one. It's right too, but at long-term use of this kind of fertilizer, you can damage the root system of the plant. So for this kind of raw plant and hard to find, I prefer use the natural one as a algae marine seaweed by is the natural seaweed. So it's the natural seaweed. It's a very good for the root system of the plant. For the propagation of this plant, you can do well in the water or by air layering technique. And for air layering technique, for this plant, I prefer this technique because for sure that you can root the plants, and you don't need to cut off the cutting, and the plant will get roots even she's gonna stay in the mother plant. So that's avoid to lose the cutting. I have make a video about air layering rooting for the Hoya, as the same for the tropical Philodendron. So I'm gonna add the link at the video description. If you need, you can take a look of the video and see how it's air layering rooting. And that's it. You can this plant is when it's grow well, you can separate her or make rooting for sharing with your friends and family. And this is very lovely plant. I hope you enjoy the video, and the tips will help you to take care of your Philodendron Brandtianum and help you have a very nice plant indoor decoration. And thank you very much for watching my video, and hope you like it. Gonna share it and subscribe to my channel, and please hit the bell to get the notification for the future video. So thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.